Good day, everyone. Welcome to this episode on Ecolo TV podcast. This episode is titled Technology Beats. Tech Beats. Tech Beats today we look at closed circuit television, what we call CCTV. Now, remember, in Nigeria of today, there is so many security challenges across Nigeria. You've heard about communities being attacked by unknown elements. People are being mauled. People are being killed in communities. Our farmers are having problems in their farmlands. We are having people coming to communities to kidnap people. Companies are attacked by criminals, armed robbers, and you see even residences are attacked by criminals. So I think these cameras, closed circuit television called CCTV cameras, are very important to manage your safety and security. However, in Tech Beat today, we give you some information on how to choose your installation wisely. Not everybody that can install a camera understands what the camera is supposed to do. You can get a technician who can install cameras, but these cameras cannot be able to capture the facial images of suspects, of criminals, to the quality whereby you can say this person is whom I believe he is without assumption. Because if you don't capture these faces very well, you cannot have a successful prosecution in any law court. So it's very important that you choose cameras based on the lens quality, based on the quality of recordings they can do, still pictures, recorded pictures, motion pictures that can be able to detect people's face. If you detect somebody's body without picking up their faces, you may not be able to identify the person. So it's very important that cameras can be able to detect crime, deter crime, and disrupt crime, and identify people involved in criminality. So if in a community, unknown people come there, criminals come there, kidnappers come there to cause any mayhem, cameras can pick their faces, and we can use these faces to identify these criminals in the future and arrest them and prosecute them. So it's very important the quality of the facial collection of the pictures and images is very important in a camera. You don't just buy any camera because they say it's a camera. Look for experts. Number two, it's important that you know the types of cameras that are in the market. There are fixed cameras. So they are permanently fixed. For example, you have an entrance into your community. You want that gate to your community, to your company, to your house. A fixed camera will monitor what comes in and what goes out. There's other cameras that can rotate 180 degrees, 360 degrees. Other cameras can even zoom in and out. So you can make something that is very far to be closer. So they can be able to find out the face of the persons involved in a crime, in a road accident, dangerous driving, drunk drivers. So it captures some of the expressways would need cameras to be installed. Major expressways into communities, into states, need cameras to be employed. Cameras that can capture even the face of the driver behind the windshield. But if you just go pick any random technician who can join two cameras to talk to each other, they may not understand the importance of this crystal clear quality resolution for these cameras. It's also very important that you choose control command centers. This is where you bring, so example, you have 100 cameras in your community to monitor what happens in your forest, to monitor what happens in your street, in your community, to monitor what happens in your company, on your residency. You bring them all into one room, which you can call a fusion center or a command and control room, where they can be displayed on television set. And there you can have storage system to store these data collected. The more your storage, the better. The less your storage, the more chance that new images will overwrite old images. So if your storage is very small, maybe after 1 week, new data from these cameras will overwrite old data, and those old data are gone and lost forever. So you can choose how much you want to record for 1 week, for 1 month, for 3 months before they start overwrite. So in that time, you have time to go and capture images and pull them out of the storage before new information are overwritten on top of the old information. So these are technical issues you have to be aware about cameras installations. Choose if you want to use corded installation or cordless installation, which is a kind of wireless installation. If it's inside your compound, you can run cords across. You can also choose to be cordless or wireless. It's all allowed. But be careful that your command and control center, the access is for only people that are authorized to enter in there, because unauthorized people cannot access your command and control center or your phishing centers. It's not advisable. Even the usage of mobile phones, Android phones in those phishing centers are dangerous because they can be used to capture images on the system and be used for any kind of selfish, financial, corrupt practices. So be warned. You understand tech bits today. You know more about cameras, CCTV cameras installations and maintenance. Thank you for listening. Keep subscribing. Bye-bye.